Hey, how's it going? Today was my second day of fall semester 2019. Um, it's syllabus week, so all the professors are pretty much just going over the syllabus and what to expect from the students, regular kind of stuff. Um, I'm actually going to take a different approach this semester, and actually, I'm going to take an approach that I should have been taking from the beginning of my college career is actually going through each syllabus, outlining the my test dates, my quiz dates, and just all those important dates that the professor has for me. So just so I know when everything's coming and I can better plan out my semester. I actually haven't been doing that. I've been a terrible student in the past, and I'm trying to change a lot of that stuff. So I wanted to come over the camera and just talk about each of my professors this semester. And I'm gonna talk about the classes. I'm a computer engineering major. I'm pretty sure I said that in my first video, but I'm a computer engineer major, and the classes that I'm taking 4 classes this semester. So I'll be taking a full workload full time, and 2 of those classes have labs. So I'm gonna be extra working around the clock. The first class is Computer Science 1, and in Computer Science 1, I'm gonna learn a lot about programming, and that language is gonna be in C. And I'm gonna learn data structures, algorithms, software principles. Getting a lot deeper into what it means to program and how to gain the mind of a programmer through that class. I'm really excited, and I'm going to learn a lot, and I hope that I could walk away from that class with a lot of knowledge. My professor for that class is Professor Tanvir Ahmed. He's a young dude. He's pretty stand up, so I appreciate him. I think that me and him can really vibe, I guess. You know what I'm saying? He's doesn't seem like he's gonna be too difficult. I know I'm definitely gonna have to put in the work regardless, because this is college. You're gonna have to put in the work. But I'm very excited to know what I'm going to learn in this class, and I'm very ready to learn. Second class is Computer Communication Networks. And then the Computer Communication Networks, this is me learning about how everything talks to each other. So we got all these phones and computers, cars, refrigerators, microwaves, goddamn satellites, and all these things that they all talk to each other. I could send somebody an email in France, and it'll send it in less than 2 seconds. So I'm learning about all that kind of stuff, where how computers all talk to each other at all different levels. You know what I'm saying? At the software level and at the hardware level. How do computers communicate, and how do they create networks? Also taking computer architecture. Computer architecture kind of takes the similar approach, but computer architecture is more about the design of the computer, at all different levels, at the software level and at the hardware level. So computer architecture is going to go a lot deeper into that. My professor for computer communication networks is Dr. Subo, and yes, his first and last name is Subo. It's crazy, people make so many jokes about it, but he's a nice dude. I had him last semester over the summer for computer organization, so I'm going into the class already knowing his lecture style, how he's going to give us tests and whatnot. So I really appreciate it. He knows my face, so we cool. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to call him Subo Square, because Subo times Subo gives you Subo Squared. It's a little math thing, but yeah. So my dog Subo for computer communication networks. And for computer architecture, I'm taking a professor as known as Professor Abhichar, and he seems like a very cool dude as well. He seems like the type to really be straightforward and not really beat around the bush and not give you something that is completely just out of your league. So I think I'm gonna really appreciate that class. I feel like I'm gonna really learn a lot. He's definitely he's a foreign guy, so definitely has an accent. But I don't think I'm gonna struggle with it at all because I'm used to like hearing foreign accents and foreign languages all the time. And but yeah, I feel like I'm gonna learn a lot in that class, and I'm glad that I'm taking him as a professor. And finally, I'm taking Linear Circus 2, and I'm taking that with Professor Chan. And let me tell you something. The kind of stories that I hear about this professor right now are all horror stories. I'm talking about everybody that I've ran into has given me some sort of crazy story about this guy and how he just destroys people in his class. In his classes, he just completely obliterates people with the level of difficulty in his work. And I got to see him yesterday on my first day, and I actually took some time to sit down and talk to him because I was going into the class. Honestly, my heart was like racing as he just walked into the room. It was like seeing a dragon. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to prepare myself for what this guy has to come, what's to come in the future. And I actually got some time to sit down and talk to him. And, you know what I'm saying, we had a little heart to heart. He actually, despite his difficulty in his class and despite the lack of fucks that he give when it comes to your grade, he actually does care about his students. He cares about whether or not you learn the material, whether you know the material, whether or not you take the time to know the material, you know. And I can't appreciate that enough, because there's so many professors that just come here just to collect a check, and they don't really care whether or not you leave with anything valuable. And he is the real deal when I'm telling you, he's there to learn you. Like, you're going to learn today. You know what I'm saying? So Chan is the man. Chan is the real deal. I'm definitely going to have an experience in his class. I feel like I'm not going to get anywhere else. So I'm excited. I'm also a little bit terrified because, you know, what are the stories that everybody's told me about him. But, you know, I'm looking forward to the future. I'm actually going to get into a little quiz that he assigned. I might do like a short snippet about what is covered on the actual quiz. And yeah, so that's all the classes that I'm taking this semester. It's a full workload. I'm ready to get this work done. I'm ready to focus. And I hope that you guys stay tuned. I hope you guys are watching. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. Do what you do. Do what you do best. And I thank you guys for watching.